Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Market Watch Wednesday. This is a live AMA. We're going to be looking at the market, trying to answer as many questions as I possibly can, whether it be cryptocurrency, whether it be AMC, GameStop. Try to do my best. Safe Moon, whatever you want to know about, we'll try to talk about different side hustles. What kind of stuff are you welding? What kind of projects are you working on? I really don't care. Let's just talk about it all. That's what the channel's all about. It's a big red day in the markets, whether you're in crypto space or you are following the U.S. stock markets. Lots of manipulation around GameStop and AMC today. Lots of news has been coming out with in regards to the SEC and DTCs and OCCs and so many of these other acronyms. So I got a lot to cover, a lot to talk about. Please don't feel worried about jumping at any time. I'm always here to talk. I want to know what you guys' opinions are and what your thoughts are on the market moving forward. Jamie being the first one to comment, saying time to buy. Absolutely time to buy. This is everything's on sale in my opinion. Everything is red. That means everything is on sale. It's a good time to buy. Double down on your positions and YOLO if you have the financial capabilities of doing so. I know that's what I'm doing in a lot of cases. I am diving deeper into some of my positions. I made a video on Monday briefly discussing what had happened with me in TD Ameritrade. Thank God, I'm happy to report that I was able to straighten everything out. I was able to get my account back online, and I was, had a friendly conversation with the technical support guy, and kind of just talking about transferring my account over to him, or a number of my accounts, trying to get everything into one place. And he was just, talking about GameStop and AMC, and I don't really think he was supposed to be, but he was. And he had just mentioned that, they weren't prepared. They weren't ready for the amount of volume that was going to be transitioning from Robinhood, from some of these other exchanges like Webull potentially into their older style, not older style, but their kind of veteran trading brokerage accounts. Webull being new, Robinhood being new, kind of setting the path for zero commissions. TD Ameritrade, Fidelity, Vanguard, E-Trade kind of being the old blood. None of those guys were ready for the increase in volume that they were going to have from everybody offloading their shares from Robinhood. And he was just like, I try to get it in a straight answer from him. I wanted to know, hey, how long is my transfer going to take? Is it 5 to 7 days like they really said? Or, you guys slow right now? Am I going to expect to see a little bit faster? And he tried to give me an answer without, getting himself in trouble. So I appreciate that. I do. It's been interesting. I think I'm going to hold off on transferring my account until after everything kind of happens. Hey, Ronald, appreciate you, man. I saw it. Thank you so much, buddy. My portfolio is taking a beating. Yeah, man, everybody's is. It's insane right now. Whether it's crypto or stock market. I mean, looking here, let's pull up a screener here. Maybe this will be a better inclination of what's going on. Let me open up a widget. Probably easier to do it this way. Blank layout. So I'm still trying to fine tune Webull. I'm still trying to fine tune my TD Ameritrade accounts. TD Ameritrade's got a lot going on. They have a lot of plugins and a lot of different resources for everybody to use. So there's a lot going on. There we go, market. Let's see what the global looks like. I mean, it's red all across the world right now. The only place that's not red is Asia a little bit, but most of it is red. Everybody's down. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that everybody's freaking out about China banning or potentially, I keep saying banning, but it's really a potential. It hasn't been put into motion yet. A potential ban on financial institutes from dealing with cryptocurrency. A lot of the majority of the miners for Bitcoin are in China. So when they, lay the smack down like that, it affects a lot of people and a lot of financial institutes and a lot of these big financial market makers are hedging a lot of their investments in cryptocurrency. So, when one goes down, they kind of all go down, and it's kind of a influx of manipulation kind of going here. I'm trying to balance the scales, and that's what I think we're seeing right now is a balancing of the scales. We saw the crypto market go down, SafeMoon, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, they all went down, and then we're seeing this as well. It's a balancing of the scales. I think it's cool to see. I mean, it's not too often we see a market like this in our lifetimes. We're in the midst of a pandemic. We're in the midst of financial crisis. We're in the midst of, a revolutionary financial engagement. We have more technology at our fingertips than ever before, so more people are involved. So when we see swings, we see swings. Everything is just that much more volatile. It's wild to see. It's very fun to see too. This is a fun one to use as well, the heat map. Kind of gives you an insight on the um, individual sectors, whether it be technology, pharmaceuticals, and things like that, oil. So everything is red. There's only a few in there that I see that are green. EA Sports. That actually may be a position I want to get into. Let me pull up my Robinhood account. Maybe we'll do some trading today. Let me see here. Robinhood. Yeah, EA is probably one of the only ones that are up right now. That's cool to see. Let's see what the option chain looks like. Whenever I trade options, guys, I don't like to do next day or expiring soon, if you will. This one's just expiring on May 21st. I like to go out a couple weeks if I can. Um, let's see. Let's go for July 2nd. It seems to be a good date for me right now. Now we can do in the money, out of the money. 137. What are we at now? 138. I'm going to drop down to 136. Break even is 142. I think we have very good potential to hit 142 based upon where we're at now. So that's a risk I'm willing to take. I'm not going to put a whole lot into it. Let's see, do I have enough for 5 contracts? Let's just do 2. 2 to keep it safe. Review order. Submit. Done. All right, little trading action. So every time I make a trade, no matter what it is, no matter how small or how big, I track it not just through Webull, whatever. I like to track it via my own personal tracking methods. For some reason that order's not being filled. Why is that order not being filled? Let's go kind of history. Yeah, usually that's a fast mover. I don't know why it's not being filled. A little bit of a dip there, that's why. That's alright, maybe we can catch some better price action. Let's take a look. Back out to July 2nd. Yeah, I had a little bit of a movement there. That's not bad. It's a good thing. I'm going to drop my position down a little bit lower then. Continue. 2. Seeing some movement. I'm going to go for it. Continue. Submit. Let's see if it actually gets filled this time. Yeah, it's being a little strange there. Don't know what's going on. That's all right. We'll check back in on it in a second. Maybe it'll get filled in the next few minutes or so. Still haven't really transitioned to Webull or TD Ameritrade for my options trading. We're working on it. I still got some studying to do, some things to learn. But with the market the way it is, it's just been super crazy and super hectic. So I don't expect to do it anytime soon. Yeah, still getting a lot of our YouTubers are out there. A lot of influencers or whatever you want to call them. Anybody talking about AMC or Dogecoin or anything of kind of confrontational financial news is being shadow banned. I'm sure that you guys have noticed, if you've been watching a lot of content on YouTube about AMC, about Dogecoin, a lot of those videos are being pushed to the back. So when you pull up your YouTube, you pull up your login, and you log into your account, where a couple weeks ago everything was AMC, 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 even a couple months back. Now maybe you'll get one or two videos. Now it's being fewer and fewer far between. So more and more content creators are being shadow banned, and their content is being pushed further and further back into the channel, into the algorithm. It just goes to show you how much manipulation is out there, and how much the hedge funds and financial market makers, how much influence they actually have over what we see and what we read. I've always encouraged everybody, not just on YouTube, but on my Discord as well, to just do your research. Instead of, binge watching anime one night or something on Netflix or jumping on your favorite game, sit down, look at Investopedia, look at, what these regulations are, look at what these regulatory factions are. Do your own research, do your own digging, just so you have even just the smallest bit of information can go so far in helping you make better decisions with your investments. It's always been a key point of mine to, if I don't understand something, to learn it. And whether it be making YouTube videos or creating a Discord server, always got to study. You want to do something, you got to put your best foot forward. It's always been my mentality. Yeah, we had some big news come out around AMC. I think that's why we're seeing a lot of this manipulation right now. Let me pull up AMC here. GameStop is hovering right now at 170. Let's see what AMC looks like. Oh, yeah, there we go. So we're breaking through key resistance points, which isn't a bad thing. It is what it is. The whole market is down. I don't think that it's necessarily going to be the downfall of AMC. I still strongly feel that the squeeze is right around the corner. I think we're going to see between end of market today and June 2nd. That's the time frame I'm looking at. And the reason I say June 2nd is, if you guys aren't aware, June 2nd is the day that we have to submit, all our shareholders have to submit their rights to vote. So there's going to be a count of all the shares out there, all the outstanding shares that are out there for AMC. So to really give retail investors and other investors notice of how many shares are actually synthetic in the market in regards to how many shares are being shorted. It'll be interesting to see if we get to that point, if we don't squeeze before then. I think that a lot of hedge funds that are shorting AMC right now are trying to put themselves in a position to get rid of those synthetic shares, so when the count does come, they don't get slapped on the wrist with any fines or anything like that. We've got a lot of regulatory agreements and documentation that has been coming out over the past couple days and months. It's just stacking up, and it's not looking good for them. It's more or less supporting us, which is what we want to see. It's a lot of T crossing and I dotting, a lot of boilerplate type stuff, a lot of stuff that loops back to another document. But overall, I mean, from what I can tell, from what I've been reading, from the little bit of the documents that I understand, to be honest with you, it all seems like everybody is trying to cover themselves in preparation for this short squeeze to go as high as 100,000 minimum. I'm happy if the squeeze hits 1,200, but 100,000, that's game changing for millions of people across the world. So it'll be very interesting to see how that turns out. We have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 or so new documents or agreements that have come out between the DTC, the Depository Trust Company, the DTCC, the Depository Trust Company Clearing Corporation. We have the NSCC, the National Securities Clearing Corporation. We have the FICC, the Fixed Income Clearing Corporation. And then, of course, you have the OSS and the SEC. It's just everybody wants to make sure that their ass is covered. And that's what it's coming down to right now. It's a lot of back and forth and a lot of, just legal mumbo jumbo that again they're just really trying to cover themselves. They're trying to protect their bases. I mean, we have the DTC 002 reducing risk of potential for participants with the Apex Corporation, Apex Clearinghouse. So Apex is Robinhood and Apex is Webull. They're trying to avoid another circuit break hitting Webull and Amazon, or Webull and Robinhood shutting down their exchanges. That's a big one. That was passed back in or April 16th. Then we have 003, DTC 003, which books and data are checked daily. Now, prior to that, the hedge funds didn't have to report their data daily, and the clearinghouses didn't have to report their information daily. They had a month or so to report their data, so they had time to play the numbers and fudge everything up a little bit, right? So now they have to check their information daily. That was past 3/16. And we have DTC 004, recovery wind down. This recovery wind down is in almost every single organization's past list or agreements that have been passed or put through and approved. They all have some kind of wind down, and they all refer back to this one in regards to, if a short squeeze does happen, that it's not going to plummet or crash the entire stock market. There will be a slower trickle down effect after the rise of that potential very large short squeeze. So lots of people are predicting it. Lots of government organizations see it coming. It's just a matter of time. It really is. It's all it comes down to is a matter of time and patience. I can go on and on about all these regulations that were passed. I mean, the NSCC had at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, alone by themselves. It's insane. It's insane, guys. I mean, look at the volume that we're seeing. This is some very specific numbers when it comes to shares or size being pushed out. And look, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. Look at the other side of the chart as well. See if we can find any matches. Yeah, so to me, looking at the numbers, looking at the volume and the amount of sizes between the numbers, it looks like it's stocks are being traded back and forth between one entity or another. The numbers are adding up. 1800, 288, 280. I mean, it's just going back and forth, and that's all. That's what a short ladder attack is them trading the same amount of shares back and forth between each other to artificially drive the price down. We know that Citadel recently just purchased 724,000 shares of AMC on 517. I mean, come on. It's they're one of the most, they're the highest shorted, or they have the highest short interests. They have shorted AMC the most out of any of the other hedge funds, yet they decided to back up their own plays or double down a little bit and buy 724,000 shares of AMC. That to me is them playing both sides of the field, trying to prevent this short squeeze from going as high as it's going to go. They'll come to a point where the amount of shares that that they've shorted versus where they bought in at that 175,000, they'll come to a point where they're within a couple thousand of each other, try to zero out the books, if you will. That more or less could be what they're doing, is they're trying to zero out their books. They know the short squeeze is coming. It's inevitable at this point. They're trying to hedge their bets a little bit and catch it. So as the shares that they bought rise in value and their short squeezes decrease in value, they'll come to a point where their loss equals the amount of gains that they have. That could be their mentality. That could be their thought process, trying to limit or mediate and mitigate some of the loss that they're going to see and have. Could be what we're seeing. To me, it's a good buying opportunity. If it dips any lower, I'm going to buy some more if I can. If it dips below 11, which is our kind of our last resistance point, I believe, 10.50 to 11 to me looks like another resistance point. So if it gets down below that point, I'm going to double down. I'm going to buy more. I've been buying it since the squeeze started, little by little. We've been talking about it on Discord. It's been fun. I mean, I'm up for the year as in terms of trading. So at this point in my life, this opportunity only comes around once. Me personally, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial expert, but I'm going to YOLO it. I lose everything. I'd really hope that's not the case. I'd like to get, start getting into real estate. I'd like to pick up some properties. I'd like to do more with Discord and YouTube and mining. This could be the opportunity that I'm looking for, and a lot of other people. We'll have to see. Where is everybody today? I feel like I'm just talking to myself. Ronald showed up. Appreciate you, Ronald. You're the man. Let's see what we got going on Twitter. I know Twitter's been blowing up as well. Oh yeah, you got Dave Portnoy supporting SafeMoon, and as soon as he supports SafeMoon, it dumps. Wake up, SafeMoon is down 33%. All of crypto is crashing. I'm unbothered because I'm in it for the long haul. Anyway, right on, man. I mean, I think it's hilarious. I know I've been talking about SafeMoon on the channel since I first heard about it a couple weeks back. I'm super long on SafeMoon positions. My account is super low right now, but it is what it is. That's the nature of the beast. It is, the volatility that is cryptocurrency, right? It's cool to see. It's Tesla has diamond hands. Right on, Elon. Let's retweet that out. Share out the video. Get your mom to watch it. Get your brother and sisters to watch it. Show the support. Appreciate you guys. Blast me on TikTok. Blast me on Instagram or Facebook. This channel, I try to put this channel together to give you guys more of a voice and, have a chance to speak out and share your thoughts and opinions. I'm checking to see how low my SafeMoon account is actually down. 27.6%. That's alright, that's alright. It'll come up. Saved a couple articles over here on Reddit that I thought were very interesting and kind of cut everything to the point. Let me see if I can pull up my saved ones here. Yeah, I mean it's all over the place. I hope everybody's doing as much research and reading as they possibly can. Citadel bought more shares. Why they buy long shares to then go sell off mid squeeze in combination with shorting to fake off sell off like GameStop on March 10th. Do not fall for it. 100K floor as always. And from what I can tell, from what I'm reading, from all these regulations that are being passed and all these amendments to regulations, it's preparing for a squeeze to go parabolic, to go to 100,000 plus. It's there's millions of individuals holding AMC right now. Think about it that way. There's millions of dollars and millions of holders contributing to AMC as retail investors, holding the line. So in essence, all of the populace that is holding AMC together, all the apes, it's kind of like their own hedge fund. It's the hedge fund of the apes, as to coin a phrase here. That's what's coming down to. It's the hedge fund of the apes. It's us as individuals fighting them. A couple guys in a closed room sitting around a round table versus everybody with a keyboard on social media. Ape hedges versus them. That's what it's coming down to. So we control the power right now, and they know it. They're afraid of it. At work, don't tell the boss. Shorting sin. Nice. So what do you do for work, man? Why are we hiding? I'm sure everybody else is watching the AMC news right now as well. I mean, it's getting talked about all over the place. How many holding till 100K or beyond? Hey, fellow brothers and sister apes, I want to get an idea on how many are holding 100K. It's been upvoted 8,001 times. 8,100 times. Edited for non-believers. The floor only increases from here. Well, appreciate you listening. Appreciate you helping out, following along. You guys are awesome. In case you can't read the chat, or if you stepped away, uh, there you go. Forget the thumbs. So it's just I've been trading. I've been investing and watching the stock market since I was 18 years old. Since I got my first E-Trade account. This is the first time I've had the opportunity to really do this full time, and I don't think I could have picked a better time in the market to do it. Volatility is what makes money, guys. It's just being able to control your emotions and to be able to see the forest through the trees to catch those gains. I'm I'm stressed out sometimes at night. I don't sleep. I'll admit it. But other times I can't stop from grinning. I can't stop smiling at all the stuff that's going on right now, just to see how unbelievable everything is changing. It is awesome, awesome to see. I hope more people are inspired to do more things, to invest more, to join the conversation, to just, you know, have fun with it and try to change their lives. That's all I'm trying to do. I thought this was a cool article as well. AMC CEO said they wanted to vote on 500 million shares offering on May 4th. That was the biggest bear trap. Hedgies went all in on the shorting with synthetics and naked shorting as they knew their fake shares would not get discovered due to the 500 million new shares that were going to be offered. Okay, so that's a big thing. What's coming up on June 2nd as well. That we'll get to see and discover how many short shares they have. And then it says then it was canceled and the hedgies have been left holding the bag with no way to cover their short, and now a share count is due June 2nd. I mean, he's playing chess. He's playing the long game. The CEO. I mean, I'm sure he's out to catch his own gains, but if we just follow along and ride the coattails a little bit, we can see some gains ourselves. And that's what it's all about. A lot of times is just following the money. He wants to make money. He wants to be have more money than he's already got. Follow it. Hang on for the ride. Now he's talking about the DTCC and SEC meetings and congressional hearings coming up. And had a lot of those already come up and passed and so on. I think one of the more interesting ones that actually just passed this week by the OCC on May 17th was a temporary increase to clearinghouse fund sizes. They were given an additional $588 million and are kind of forcing the over leveraged to step their game up and either liquidate their assets, margin call, or come up with and contribute to that 588 million. So that was very interesting. That's going to have a big part in what we're seeing today, and that's probably why we're seeing such a red market today. Is that just happened the 17th? So what was the 17th? Today's Wednesday, so that was Monday. That was passed. So yesterday, they had to ante up. They had to either sell some of their positions in other companies, which could be the result in this giant red wave that we're seeing across all the markets. To protect us, basically, is what it's coming down to. Protect investors, protect retail investors. Yeah, they're calling out over leveraged clearinghouses that you got to contribute. The OCC saying you have to step your game up. You have to contribute to what's going on. Say we'll help protect these clearinghouses, but you're all going to put money in the pot now, the 588 million, and when shit hits the fan, because it will, we're gonna help a little bit. So it's some crazy shit. I think that could be, and looking at it now, taking a step back after reading everything, that I think is what's contributing to this giant red wave that we're seeing across all the markets. Is all these regulations coming into effect? 416, 319, 512. We just had a big one proposal amended. It's been it's been a wild ride. Yeah, I don't know what's going to be the outcome. I really don't. I think a lot of this red is because of all the changes that are being made, and it's not a bad thing. Change is not a bad thing. This is my opinion, and like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my opinions, but based upon what I'm reading, and the amount of information that I've been trying to download and intake and study, all these regulatory approvals and amendments have only been to increase the strength of the market moving forward, to limit the amount of power some of these hedge funds actually have, and to decentralize, or not decentralize, so that's more crypto, but to what's the word I'm looking for? To taking the power away from the market makers. You want to short, fine, short, but it's a gamble. You can make a lot of money shorting, but you can lose even more. I think that's a big factor. When you put an option call in and you're trying to, you're hoping for the best for a company, because the market in history continues to climb overall, right? So when you're putting an option call in the hopes that the company is going to continue to grow in value, you see significant gains, but you're only set to lose so much. You're stopped out. You can only lose. So, for example, let me pull up my Robinhood account here. Again, hopefully that trade came through. There it is, EA Sports. All right, so I just picked this up this way. If you're just joining us, I just picked up this option contract for 2 contracts for EA Sports. Average cost was $6.80 times 200. So I'm looking at $1,360 for my 2 contracts. That is the most amount I can lose. I've gambled $1,360 in the hopes that by July 17th, this company will go up in value. My break-even price is $142. That's my break-even. I could potentially start making money before then, but right now we're down a little bit. It's not a big deal. Again, the contract doesn't expire until July 2nd, and I'm only gambling with $13.60. That's the most I can lose. But if I had shorted it and it keeps going up and up and up and up and up and up and up, it can climb to infinity. Is in essence what it comes down to. AMC, GME, any of these stocks, Tesla, they could potentially grow to infinity. There's no stopping the value of a stock, except for the the overall market value. But it'll keep dropping. It can only drop so far. I can only lose so much. I can only hit zero once, is what it comes down to, right? So my zero is at this $6.80 mark. That's what I put in. That's when I put my option in. I picked the number 630, so that's my new zero. As long as it goes up from zero, I make money. That's what it comes down to. So when you short something and it continues to climb in value, your losses are infinite, just like the rise in price is infinite. I hope that makes sense. I know that was kind of just thrown together, but that's more or less why I typically only stick with either spreads or option calls. I play first thing in the morning. I only play my positions for a couple hours. Some of my longer positions, like let's say my YOLO or my TCDAs. Those are more long-term games based upon news that I've read. With TCDA was had a lot of money put into it by ARK Investing, Kathy Woods, Coca-Cola. I'm a big fan. We got the summer season coming. Everything else, I think it's going to continue to climb from there. EA Sports is the only green one in the market right now. That's why I'm investing in it. AMC, of course, we know why I'm talking about AMC, and then we have these ones expiring just in a couple weeks. We have SPY, and we have AT&T here. AT&T is one of my bigger plays. It's 500 contracts, but it's 500 contracts at 9 cents. It is what it is. Most I'm going to lose is 4,500. But again, my gains are infinite. If this goes up 9 cents, if this hits $1 per share, I'm making 10 grand. I'm making 12 grand. It's that easy, So I'm betting on it. I'm taking the risk on AT&T that they're going to do better over time. We're a little bit rid of the market right now. It is what it is. Play the game. You gotta accept your losses, and don't overhype your wins. Accept the losses. Move on from your wins. Gains are gains. You keep moving forward. So. The YOLO play, that was an interesting thing. That this to me is more of a gamble. I am only into it for 13.20. It's a long position for YOLO, which is pure cannabis ETF. So it's taking all of the bigger cannabis companies that are in the stock market right now and putting them into a single ETF. So I feel that as time goes on, as we hit the summer months, as things start to wind down and people start to go on vacation a little bit more, that the cannabis world is going to spike more or less. So that's what I'm betting on. I mean, it's only one contract. It's really far out there. I paid a pretty good premium for it. Fingers crossed. It is what it is. And of course, my Coinbase is just killing me. Killing me. Average buy-in value is 400. But unlike an option call, unlike a position that I'm stuck with for only a designated amount of time, options have contracts, options have deadlines, expiration times. Stocks don't. I can potentially hold Coinbase forever. I think we were just seeing the bottom of Coinbase right now. We hit a low of $2.16. I honestly feel that it's going to only go up from here. We may see a dip down to 200, but I really don't think Coinbase will dip below 200. And if it does, I'll be very surprised. They just had their first earnings, and they did extremely well. So it can only be better. I think once they implement the Dogecoin and get them on board, I think we're going to see a lot of influx in memberships and accounts being reactivated or reinstated, and more money coming into it just from Dogecoin alone, that we're going to see Coinbase spike. So I'm going to hold on to it. I'm not selling anytime soon. I think it's worth the risk. AMC, Shorting says AMC making slow climb back last 20 minutes. Go baby go. Let's take a look. As I'm over here rambling. Refresh my charts. Yeah, I mean, we're right at a resistance point for AMC. I have my resistance line for AMC. I have two drawn in here along with my Fibonacci's, where we got our first resistance that we blew through this morning at $14, and now we're just hitting our second resistance point at $12.60. So depending on what moves on from here, I think we're got a strong resistance point where we're approaching the second half of the market. We're not going to see, I personally feel that because of the amount of hype that AMC has and the amount of following that AMC has right now, the hedge funds are only moving pre and post market their big plays. They're really holding off on making any big decisions until those time periods. They have, because they are big market makers, because they are financial institutes themselves, their extended hours exceed our extended hours. So they can trade a little bit before us and a little bit after us as retail investors. So just remember that. I think that's why we're going to see a lot more plays in the extended hours than we're seeing during the regular market hours. Right now, what we're seeing is manipulation from them. We're seeing an influx in orders, shorts going back, or positions going back and forth to artificially drive down the price. You know, one says they're going to sell here, another says they'll buy even lower. So it's a constant battle back and forth to drive down the value of it. And all it does is really take a phone call between two subsidiary hedge funds to say, hey, I'm selling 10,000 shares at $12.78. Well, I'm going to buy your 10,000 shares at $12.70. And just that alone can drop the price. But they're doing this in microseconds, back and forth really fast. And that's what's driving down the short ladder attack. So just a heads up, guys. You know, don't panic. It'll come back. You know, I have my floor, my lowest resistance point. I haven't drawn in yet. I'll draw it in for you guys right now. Let's see. We get a line going. Right here. This is my lowest resistance point. Let's make it red so we can see it. Bright red. Let's make it thick. Let's make it dotted. There you go. That is my floor. $10.85 to $11. That is the lowest I feel AMC could potentially dip before we see the short squeeze. That is what I feel based upon looking at the charts, based upon where we've seen past resistances and volume supports. That's where I think they're going to try to drive the price down. We have a number of contracts. If I pull up, let's take a look. Let's look at the options. Here we go. All right, so we have 12, 12.5, 12, 11, 11, 10.5, 10, 9.5. We have, let me see if we can get a size here. Why am I not showing the size? There you go. Okay, so we have 21,000 shares, 5,000, 13,000, 5, 13, almost 10, almost 9, 14, 17, 9. These are all positions that are currently in the money that expire very soon, the 21st. So if we can keep it above these lines, that's just more money and more firewood to add to, to stoke the fire. So they want to drive it down. They want to get these prices out of the money. They don't want these option calls to expire in the money. So they're trying their best to drive it down. They get that price as low as possible. So that's why I say the floor is really $11. You know, that's realistically the amount of volume that they can potentially push down to pick up a couple 100,000 shares. And pull some people out of the money and cause some shorting of their own or contracts to expire out of the money and without profit. So just remember that, guys. It's not just one type of strategy that they're going to play with. They're going to try to manipulate it in as many different ways as they possibly can, whether it be them picking up 725,000 shares of their own to implement short ladder attacks, or doing this, trying to drive the price down to increase out of the money option calls to expire worthless. There's a lot that can be done. There's a lot of manipulation. There's a lot of tools at their disposal because they have the money to do so, and they have quite a few synthetic shares, which is why I'm looking forward to that June 2nd date where we can actually see how many synthetic shares they really hold. I mean, we're right in the middle of the band for the RSI. Yeah, we look how far we've come up. Let's look at the 1 day. Let me zoom out here. Let's get rid of the Fibonacci. Let's dump it. So we've gone from $1.91, and we have steadily climbed in a nice pattern up until this point. We saw a nice spike, a couple months back in February, up to $20. Dropped a little bit, it is what it is, but it's been showing steady gains following a steady trend line of upward momentum. Let's just take out that low. Let's take out that $1 low. Let's move that. Let's take out that whole $20 swing. Let's see what we got here. Let's make this bigger. Come on. There we go. So we have a cross. We 626, 628. We have a crossover at $11. So we have time in the play for this to either dip down and hit that final resistance line, or follow the trend line and continue up and really hit that catalyst, or find that catalyst for the short squeeze to initiate. This is, not a short-term play, guys. It's that they're going to do everything in their power to control what we see, what we read, what we do, how we react. Sometimes I hate these charts. Come on. Spread it out. We got time. We got time. Don't panic. Don't sell. Hold. If you're in profits and you're seeing gains and you need to pay bills, I understand. I'm never going to fault anybody for taking gains to pay their bills and take care of their family. That's why we do this. That's why we fight every day. That's why we're focusing and hyper focused. My wife tells me all the time I'm too hyper focused on this. I understand and I agree that I'm completely over hyper focused on what's going on. But flip side of the coin, trying to make those gains, trying to pay the bills, it's a roller coaster ride for sure. Let's see if we can get some more people in here. Yeah, I don't know what's up. I mean, again, I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of movement in AMC until probably post market extended hours when the ball's in their court. So something that I do for me as a trader to help really lock in and to help me remember my trades, because I do have so much going on. I track everything in a book. I've actually put together the book, and it is out on Amazon if you guys are interested in checking it out as well. I've given a few away over the past couple weeks since we've launched it, but I used to just track it in a spiral notebook, and just it was getting out of hand. My notes, everything else like that, and my thoughts were getting just kind of scrambled all over the place. So I put this book together, and it's helped me out immensely in just hyper focusing on the growth and the drive behind my trades. So if you guys are interested in it, I encourage you to check out the book. Um, if you're on the Discord server and you'd like to check one out, hit me up. Send me a message, and I'll get you a promotional code, or maybe I'll just send you one. Who knows? But if you're interested in it, let me know. But it's definitely made a big difference in the way I trade and the way I look at my trades, my gains, and my losses. Well, that's all I'm doing now. So I'm just writing down that latest trade that I added to my collection. Um, right now, I'm only really focusing on tracking trades on Robinhood, just because I don't trust Robinhood more or less. I want to make sure that I'm on top of my game if something does happen with them as we get closer to the squeeze. So I mean, it's real simple how I got my book set up. Each week, or I do it right now. I'm doing it bi-weekly, just because the market is so volatile that my trades are not closing as frequently as they used to. But typically, a day trader, I track weekly goals in my weekly trades. However, like I said, I've been doing it for bi-weekly. Um, Laid out fairly simple. You have, the symbol you're trading. Is it an option? Is it a stock? Is it cryptocurrency? Positions. Is it a call or is it a put? Expiration date or quantity of shares you purchased or cryptos you purchased. I've been adding in, this little side note there for how many contracts I have, the average cost of the contract per share, and how much I'm spending value-wise when I open it, and then of course your closing value. Fairly simple stuff. Keeps me focused on what I got going on. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 investing accounts. Between Robinhood, Crypto.com, my Trust Wallet, Cash App, Thinkorswim, My Constant. It's a lot to keep track of. It's a lot to kind of, wrap your head around it sometimes. So I like to, write it down. It helps me remember. It helps me, visualize my gains. So I encourage you guys, if you're into trading, if you're trying to get into trading, check out the book, or hit me up on Discord and I'll get you a download copy if you want. So we got guys over on Discord talking about creating a pro hashing group as well. Would simply simplify some things to all other users. Using pro hashing EcoHash seems to be as profitable as ETH right now, or do I see something wrong? Experience? No, he's right. Talking about crypto over there on the Discord server. I just don't know if they have a party pool set up. I'll have to look into that for pro hashing. Answer his question a little bit later. I'll have to come back to that one. Lots of awesome people in Discord. Everybody that has been, has moved from YouTube to Discord and has been supporting both channels. Guys are awesome. They're, everybody's super fantastic and nice and supportive. It's awesome to see. It's puts a big smile on my face when I see people come together and help each other out. It really does. If you're not aware of it, I did. It's been a huge achievement for me that the YouTube channel is finally monetized. We got our first super chat here today. People are making contributing to the channel, which is amazing to see. I can't, I'm giddy. It's cool to see it come this far. So I thank you to everybody there that's shown their support and has continued to support me moving forward. It's been awesome. It really has. It's been a fun journey. I've learned so much from you guys as well. Looking at AMC again, I just saw a little bit of a dip. Looks like we dipped back down below. Looks like we're at 1250 right now. Hopefully we can hold the line there at 1250. I mean, that's right below our resistance line at 1260. That's kind of where I have my resistance line drawn. 1250, 1260. We'll have to see where that 1 hour candle closes. I'm hoping that it will close above. We've still got about 15 minutes or so before this candle closes, so it could potentially drop down or rise back up. So we'll see. But we got 10,800 shares trying to be sold at 1260. We got another 10,820 shares. Sorry, 12,000 now at 1250 being sold. And somebody's trying to buy another 10,000 at 1230. So lots of 10s and 12s. And I'm only seeing a portion of the order book. This is Webull. This isn't the full market spectrum. This is only what we're seeing on Webull, so imagine this multiplied by everybody holding their positions. I use Patreon. I know some people do. The way I've kind of incentivized my Patreon, there's 3 different tiers for my Patreon setup: $3, dollar or 10 or $9.99, and then $25. Different tiers go along with each ranking on Discord as well. $3 one being you get whatever sticker you want from my store. The $9.99 one being you get my trading book for free. And then the $25 Patreon is merchandise for my store as well. And then they all come with the Discord private chat where I share more my in-depth strategy for trading. The live chart watching will soon be private for only Patreon members. And what's the other one there? More just a one-on-one personal chat as well. So we got 3 private chats for the Patreon members to kind of really, get my attention and focus on you guys. Can't reach payout on pro hashing because everything is tanked. That doesn't make me happy. I got stuff on pro hash right now because I'm in the middle of fine-tuning my machines for the upteenth time. Let me see. Ronald, what you got your payout set to? What crypto are you focusing on your payout? I currently have my payout set to Doge. I was getting paid out in Binance, but the threshold for Binance got too high, so I switched over to Doge. Doge on pro hashing has been a pretty consistent payout for me. Again, I have no complaints really when it comes to the payouts for Doge. They're like I said, they're very consistent. Ronald, do you know what you have your payout threshold at on pro hashing? Yeah, I'm having some efficiency issues with my machines. For some reason, they keep on resetting every couple hours or so. I have to fine tune those a little bit more. I don't know what's the hold up with them. I mean, they're doing fairly well. I got one at 724 mega hash. And I got the other one sitting at 691. That one's got to do some fine tuning. I think that one's getting a little hot. I don't know if it's just not getting proper circulation and air. That's a lot of hard work errors. Let me take a look at the configuration. Yeah, we've got a lot of... I wonder if it did an auto reset on me. That's interesting. I'm going to drop this down to 680. Hit save and run. I might have to tune this one. This miner is one of my older ones. It's a batch 1 miner L3 Plus. Have had some hiccups with it. Had some issues with one of the boards. So, it's been finicky, and I push these miners pretty hard. I'm sure a lot of you guys know that I do. So it is what it is. If it dies, it dies. I'll buy another one. Hopefully not at the prices that they're at right now, though. Those prices are ridiculous. I got something making noises and dinging, but I can't figure out what it is. I can't believe I need more screens and more monitors. This is insane. I feel like I'm getting pulled in 1,000 directions here. Yeah, a member of our Discord is saying, don't worry about selling. All platforms are down right now. Panic sellers, FOMO, people have loans and they are panicking. Yeah, that's what's one thing I've always been against is the cryptocurrency loans. It's too volatile for that kind of stuff. So we got a little bit of a meme contest going on the Discord server. It's been fun to watch people come up with the some of these interesting memes. Let's take a look at what we got for some of these memes that everyone has been submitting. There's some funny ones in there. Some weird ones in here too. Here, let me put this up here. What the hell is that? That's some. That makes me uncomfortable. Those feet make me uncomfortable. And Klaus has 2, 1, 1. Not seeing a whole lot of activity here when it comes to some of these memes getting voted on. Maybe I'll extend out the contest just to give people more of a chance to vote on which meme they like the best. What I'm doing is I'm giving away access to Discord's Nitro service, so that's you can upvote your favorite server, whether it be mine or somebody else's. It gives you access to additional GIFs and emojis and reactions as well. It just kind of boosts up what you can do and how you can interact with Discord. I thought it'd be a fun little, simple little thank you for everybody. Kind of have a little contest. I wish I could give it to more people, but we have a total of 317 members in the Discord right now, and it's growing every single day. So, got some interesting ones here. Check them out if you haven't checked out the meme channel. Check out the meme channel. Vote on your favorite meme, or add one that you think is better than the rest. And we'll try to do a giveaway in the next couple hours here, and I'll be giving away the Nitro access to Discord. Yeah, I don't know why you're not getting the payout, Ronald. I'm trying to figure out if something. I don't see any statuses. I don't see any news or warnings or anything like that. Pro hashing. Yeah, there's nothing on their main page. It could be because BNB is down. It could be because Binance is down. And the Binance threshold is super high, isn't it? Yeah, I mean you'll get more coins once your balance is paid out, of course. Let me see what the threshold is. Yeah, the free threshold right now for BNB is zero point 0.2 or $75. So if you got the free setting turned on for the auto payout, um, yeah, you got to wait till that zero point 0.2. But I mean, you can always turn it down a little bit. You know, if you want to get paid out at 0.1 or 0.01, you just got to pay a small fee. I think this fee is only like $23 right now. Yeah, or 23 cents rather. Sorry. So between $3.17 to $75, your fee is 23 cents. And then if you are $75 to $300, there is no transaction fee at all. So I mean, if you don't mind paying that 23 cents, maybe try turning down your threshold and see if you can get a payout in the next 12 hours or so, just to see if that kind of fixes the issue. Um, but remember, as the market crashes, the amount of BNB goes up to hit that $75 payout. So for some reason, that's what they base it on. It's a dollar amount payout, so $75. So right now, $75 is equal to 0.2023 BNB, right? So if the price of BNB continues to go down, it's going to take more BNB to hit that $75. So that could be what's happening with your payouts, is as the price drops, it's taking more coins to hit that threshold. So see what you got in your balance and set your payout to that amount, and see if that helps out. You said I was at 250 from a payout. Now I'm at $15.92. Yeah, I think that just has to do with the price value of BNB right now and the fact that it dumped hard. Let me let's look at CoinGecko. Finance. I'm not sure if the smart chain is down or if the whole site is down. I know that they've been having a lot of issues with the SEC and regulatory, factions of that nature, trying to kind of crack down on them and what's going on. Um, so I don't know if that's why BNB or Binance, the exchange of Binance Coin, is seeing such a dump right now, is because they're getting hit with all these, different fees and regulations and everything else. Plus, I mean, and the entire market is down too as well. So I got a lot of things hitting Binance right now that could be affecting payouts, could be affecting smart chains. Um, there's a lot of factors that play here that just compound. I mean, it's up in the past hour, but it's down 7 days and it's down 24 hours. It's been way down. So I think that's more or less what you're seeing, Ronald, is the fact that the price of it has gone down so far. So maybe accept that 23-cent transaction fee and set your threshold to a lower number that's more achievable on a daily basis for you, and go from there. I'd go back and I'd take a look at what you're seeing for your payouts versus USD wise, or coin wise rather, and say you on average you do, or you can mine or convert whatever you're mining to BNB at a rate of 10.1 or zero point 0.01 BNB a day. So maybe set your threshold to your average and see if that helps out. if you're trying to get a hold of BNB. I recently just turned off from focusing on BNB and focused back on Dogecoin, and I got a payout this morning, so that works for me. So I know it's not pro hashing in terms of payout. It could just be the fact that BNB is down so far. I hope so. I hope Doge recovers. I love Doge. Doge is my friend, and Doge I trust. Nice V-shaped recovery right there, huh? I really hate holding crypto in Robinhood, but I get bored at night. I want to continue to play the market after hours, so I use cryptocurrency. Is the actual service down? Let's see. What is it? Binance B-scan. No, that's not it. Couple letters off. BSCC scan. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think the actual service is down. I don't think that the B scan or the smart chain there is down itself. I think it's just seeing a huge influx in volume. Um, I think that's more or less what we're seeing is the fact that it's getting so much volume right now of people trying to either buy the dip or sell it, and the paper-handed people trying to get out. More people are trying to sell than more people are trying to buy. And I think it's kind of creating a bottleneck, is what we're seeing more or less. And unfortunately, that's the nature of cryptocurrency right now. You always have that bottleneck of the transactions. Yeah, I'm looking at the latest blocks here, and I mean they're flying in and out, so that's still up and running. It's still operational. I just don't think that active validators. There's only 21 active validators, and there's blocks left and right. And there's a lot of cryptocurrencies like SafeMoon and some of these other BNB chains that use the BSC smart chain to scan and to authenticate their transactions. So it's not just one cryptocurrency that use them; it's a number of them. So you're having all these different cryptos that are trying to be verified on the same smart chain, and it's just creating a bottleneck right now, especially with the price dipping down so low. I think that's what we're getting at here. I think that's what we're seeing. A lot of zeros. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I think you just got stuck in the queue. Maybe try. I don't know if you want to try to. I don't know what kind of position you're trying to pull off here, whether it's a buy or sell, or if you're trying to get in a little deeper on some of your positions or not. But you may want to cancel if you can, and reactivate or resubmit the trade, resubmit the transaction. It just looks to me like there's so much volume right now that it's slowing down. So Amigos PC, are we still good for the podcast coming up? If you guys listening in the Discord server or are here on YouTube alone, Amigos PC hosts an awesome Discord, or sorry, hosts an awesome podcast. I encourage everyone to go check it out. Yeah, I've been binge listening to your podcast, man. They're awesome. You guys do a great job. I checked out. I think you, Klaus, you posted an NFT in the Discord, didn't you? I'm still waiting on my stupid helium miner. Don't even get me started on that. So you pre-ordered 5 Bobcats, man. I hope you get them. I mean, I'm still waiting on mine. I even signed up to be a partner for was it Nebra, and I got nothing. So I'm still waiting on mine. It's ridiculous. We're gonna be seeing Helium roll out their 5G before we have the chance to even get some of these miners up and running. Maybe for me it's a good thing. I just wanted to review it. I wanted to check it out. I'm in a rental, so I really can't do anything too crazy when it comes to antennas, like attaching it to my chimney. Um, but hopefully in the next house I can do something big when it comes to helium. Maggie Pay USDT. Yeah, I haven't even checked on any of my NFTs. I don't even know if I've sold any, to be honest with you. They just kind of sit there unrareable. They're tough to come by, and I'm not paying a scalper crazy fees to get my hands on one. That's ridiculous. The amount that some of these helium miners are going for is just out of this world. I really wish they would open it back up so we could build our own again. There was, when helium first came out, that was why I took an interest in it. I just didn't have the time and the resources. But there was a point in time where you could build your own helium miner, based on a Raspberry Pi design. And now they've blocked all those ports, I guess. It sucks. It is what it is. I think they're just they're limiting their network by doing that. Yeah, I think it's a good time to pick up a lot of cryptos right now. I think we're seeing a nice dip. I think we're going to see some good retracement here in the next couple months. Everything's on sale. Pick it up while you can. If you can afford it, buy it. Buy Doge. Let me see if I can pull up my NFTs. Let's give one away. Webull, where are you? Four places set up, 300 to 600 meters apart. That's a pretty good little setup you got. Should be able to, support your own little network. That's interesting. PantherSwap has a Dogecoin and BNB liquidity mining pool. I'll have to check that one out. I haven't. I saw you posted something, and I saw a bunch of you guys talking about the PantherSwap on Discord. I haven't had the opportunity to check it out. I've been stuck with my nose in these regulations and these forms coming out on from the SEC and the U.S. stock market and crap. So who wants an NFT? I'm giving one away right now. Who wants it? Cash out and stake right before you go to Belize. What are we staking here? We talk about just some passive income there. Just sit back, relax, and collect. All right, so let's give away an NFT. Who wants one? Who's got an account that I can transfer an NFT to? All right, so this is what we got going on. Let's give away. It shouldn't matter. These are all on the ETH NFT tokens, so I should be able to transfer it to any holder as long as I have the transfer address. Let's give away this one. Who wants a much wow? This is probably one of my favorite ones. So I can transfer token. All I need is receiver address. Send me your receiver address and I will send you one of my NFTs. We got this one. And we got, let me see here. So we'll give these two away. We have painting NFT with the Doge dog, and then we have the phone call mishap there. Much wow. You pick. Send me your receiving address, and I'll send it to you right now. Come on, quick, get on it. Right there. That's the address I need. So if you're on Webull, it makes it real easy. That's real strange. You should be able to on any. I mean, I think I have a Nifty Gate as well. Let me check. Nifty Gate. What the hell is that? That's better. If you're connected through your MetaMask wallet, they should all be connected. through the same MetaMask wallet. So you should be able to give me the receiving address from MetaMask. I got way too many things running on my computer right now. It's too super slow. That damn verification code. I'm working on it. God damn it. Here we go. My profile. Dashboard. Okay. So all I did was connect it. Do not send ETH to this address. Using your verified wallet, create a transaction to send your Nifty to the following address. Yes. Once your transaction is complete, your Nifty will automatically be adjusted to your profile. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I think you need to have a wallet address. Active wallet. Other transactions. I want to give one away, guys. Come on, help me out. Give me a receiving address, somebody. But I'm cooking. Well, I hope it's some good food at least. I want to give at least one of them away. It's getting some activity lately. Looks like I lowered the prices quite a bit, so it looks like it's picking up steam. A couple days, people have been liking them. I just can't get my account verified for some reason on Webull. Yeah, I'm right there with Ronald. I hope a lot of my things pay off. I mean, this has been fun. Finally starting to make, a little bit of money off of YouTube and Patreon and everything else. But my main focus for those is to give back to the community, to give back to the people who follow me and are on Discord, and to do more giveaways and more promotional things that way. with those kind of funds and live off of my investing and live off of the way, trying to set my life up. Um, you know, we're making gains here. We're seeing movement. AMC looks like it's making a turnaround. Yeah, see, we bounced right off that resistance line. That's what I'm talking about. We came down, we touched 1227, but it closed above that resistance line of 1260. So, Ronald, it's hopefully we can stay above that line now. We need to see at least two green candles for me to, to show me that we're hitting a bounce, is what I'm trying to say. If I can get the words out of my mouth correctly. Well, if anybody wants an NFT, and we don't give one away here on the live stream on YouTube, shoot me your receiving address on Discord if you're on the Discord server. I'll put it out there as well. Maybe I'll include that with the meme giveaway. We'll do a NFT giveaway along with the Nitro giveaway on Discord if you're on Discord. How are we liking the background music? You guys like the background music? You want me to change it? You suggest. There's only so much I can offer, though. Yeah, hopefully we get that bounce going. Got a 30 minute chart bounce here. The 1 hour is looking good, closing above, above that resistance line. Why did the 4 hour do that? So still above it on the 4 hour chart. 4 and 1 hour charts are the ones that I really focus on when I do my trading. I like to see multiple charts line up and hit key points together to kind of lock in my thought process when I'm making my trades and my moves. We'll have to see what goes on. We're seeing some more positive price action in the order book here as well. Lots of people starting to buy back in. High volume buy-ins just on Webull alone. I wonder if I can get... Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'd show you TD Ameritrade, but I'm still super new. Analysis, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some studying a little more on TD Ameritrade and how they use their Thinkorswim platform. I know they have a far more in-depth look into the market beyond their own scope and their own holders or their own account holders. So I'd like to really figure out how to utilize that and be able to dive deeper into the market here. This is more or less what their charts look like. Let me pull it up for you. I mean, I like the way it looks. It's real clean. Again, I still have to figure out how to utilize all of their tools. They have so much going on in their platform. Market moving screeners, because lots and lots of stuff. I got forex over here, foreign exchange, currencies. No crypto, but they do forex as well, and I'm big into forex, not just stocks. So that's interesting for me. Maybe I'll start getting back into that as well. Get rid of my Oanda account for forex and just focus on one platform for everything except for crypto, obviously. I got to do some studying. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. I need to learn more about this platform. There just seems like there's so much potential here for growth that I need to learn more about it. Home screen. What's home screen? That's cool. That's a nice little plug in here. New York Stock Exchange closes in 3 hours. Then we have extended hours. That's cool to see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some digging. This looks good, guys. This looks promising. For now, I'll use Webull. I mean, I pay for the second tier charting, second tier or the level 2, whatever it is. I think it's like $1.99 a month. It's not a big deal. So I pay for that so we can take a look at order books and flows and everything like that. So what'd you end up cooking? Does it look good? Smell good? Taste good? Or did you burn it? Praise over on the Discord server is looking to buy Ethereum Max. Which site is the best? Let's find out for him, shall we? Real easy. Go to CoinGecko. Kindly beware that liquidity provided in automated market maker platforms, yada yada yada. Markets. Uniswap. Hopefully that helps him out. So I would use either your MetaMask or your Trust wallet to connect to Uniswap version 2. V2, make sure he knows that V2. Just let him know I use... Hopefully that helps him out. I don't know. Who knows? Try to help out whoever I can when I can. I'll share this with him too, I guess. Need to connect MetaMask while cooking. Yeah, almost burned it. Do you have the address for NFT? For that NFT, what is the address for? Let's find out. Come on. My items. I'll give it away, man. I'll just transfer it to you. Just let me know what your address is. I wish this delay wasn't so dramatic from YouTube to when I'm recording. Who else would help? Letterhead. Market is slowly get back to where it was. it is what it is. It's a volatile market. It's always been volatile, guys. I mean, this was huge. This China bans financial institutes from participating in crypto services. That was huge. That was a huge blow to the market. Most of the miners that we see for Bitcoin are in China. So you stop and you don't allow your market makers, really what they are, the miners and the market makers, to cash out, using the People's Bank of China to catch their gains. Of course it's going to drive the price down. I'll give more than one away. Whoever wants one, I'll give two away. We'll give the painting one away, and we'll give the DOGE one away. It's very strange. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on. YouTube blocks wallet. I'm not sure. So all I need, if you want me to transfer the NFT, all I need is your address here, your wallet address. Copy from clipboard. Or go to receive or send. I think it's receive. It's a token, so all I need is your receiving address for your wallet. I see nothing. I want, Klaus. I wonder if YouTube kicked your comment. Sorry. Put it in Discord. Let me see. Crypto Talk. There we go. All right, I got it. I got it. All right, which one do you guys want? Pick one. You want the phone call or you want the painting? Pick one. Pick one. Pick one. Let's try it out. Let's see what we got. Transfer token. 1. Address. Paste. Continue. Well, looks like I have to add some more funds first. I got stopped up by the gas fees. Give me a second. I'll add some more funds to my account. Go. I'll get those NFTs out to you guys. Alert, insufficient funds. All right, now that I got your guys' accounts, though, I'll get those out to you. I just got to add some more gas money, I guess, to the exchange there to buy them. No worries. I promise that I get them to you. I'll get them to you. Don't worry. Pin. Yeah, let me get some gas fees added, and I'll get them to you. I got you covered. Don't worry. I got you. I'll take care of you. I promised you an NFT. I'll get you an NFT. Might have to wait until after the live stream. I'll have to run upstairs and get my wallet, but I'll definitely get you those NFTs. Don't worry about it. Go eat your lunch, man. Appreciate you stopping on in. Whew. Yeah, those gas fees are gonna kill some people with Ethereum. Doesn't make it worth it. I will get you those. I will. I promise. We'll get you those NFTs. I pinned your addresses in Discord, so I won't forget. Don't worry. Give them away. Come on, AMC, you can do it. You can do it, little buddy. Come on, come on. 1260. We need to close above 1260. Again, I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of movement until after hours today. So we closed right around 1260 today, and then I think we're going to see some movement upwards in the after hours. I think that's more or less what's going to happen. And again, if it doesn't, I'm not panicking. I'll just buy more. Let's see what Doge looks like. Yeah, it looks like Dogecoin bouncing my resistance zone there I had drawn earlier today. And that's a resistance line going way back. Way back. Nice resistance there. So, looks like we hit it. We bounced out of it. Hopefully we'll continue moving upwards, up and out of that resistance zone. Thomas says he doesn't know, he knows little about NFTs. NFTs are cool. I like them. I've been playing with them. I have an account with a number of NFT providers. So we have Webull is where I have minted my NFTs. In my opinion, a little overpriced. It is what it is. To create NFTs through Webull, paying the Ethereum gas fees, but you have like mintable.com, I believe, where you can set up NFTs for free. Mintable.app. I use the Brave browser because it has an integrated wallet built into the Brave browser, so it makes it real easy for me to plug my MetaMask in. And as soon as it logs me in automatically, so I don't have to do anything super crazy. And for, let's see, it links it automatically. It picks up my wallet address, and it automatically picks up. Picked up this one. I don't know why I didn't pick up my other NFTs. So I'd like to see. Maybe I can transfer them from here. Transfer. Cancel. So on mintable.app, you can create NFTs for free. They are an awesome site for creating NFTs. You also have crypto.com/NFT, where Snoop Dogg put out his NFT. We had a video about that as well a while back. That's crypto.com NFTs right there. God, I hate these verifications. See if we can get signed in. Verification email. Jeez, these are long ones. So, crypto.com is doing some pretty interesting things with NFTs as well. I've got a couple here sitting. I got the Snoop Dogg one. That's been the Snoop Dogg DOGE. And then this was a free one that came when you sign up for the site. Don't think I'm selling anything. No. And then creating is nothing available yet for creating. So, pretty cool little site. Oh, don't want to play that. Copyright strike me. People are selling these things for some crazy money. Woohoo! Yeah, so there's tons and tons of NFT sites out there now. They're popping up all over the place. Crypto.com, NFTs one. I do have to explore how to create the NFT on Crypto.com. Mintable.app, super, super easy to create an NFT there or to upload an NFT and mint it for free, um, which I thought was super cool. Niftygate and Rarible are some bigger named NFT sites. And then we have OpenOcean is another good one. There's a lot out there. But whatever platform you start on, whatever system you got going on, from what I have read, from what I understand, it's a you can buy them. You can find any rare or any NFT on any exchange or any NFT service and purchase it. Like I should be able to send my Rarible, the NFT I created on Rarible, over to somebody on Niftygate or over to somebody on Mintable.app just by having their receiving address from their crypto wallet, their MetaMask wallet. Or they can purchase it or whatever else it may be. Buy around 99 till 300 max on Nifty. Are you talking about different collections and stuff that you're seeing? Is that your go-to for value-wise? Yeah, I mean, I'm not super talented like some of these guys. I'm not super, this is some pretty cool stuff. Um, the NFTs that I made, I mean, you can make an NFT on Canva.com. Yeah, it's that simple. You can, put together a sketch and, some line drawings and have somebody on Fiverr create you an NFT. There's so many ways if you wanted to get into the NFT space that are available to you if you're not artistically inclined. Um, get a game plan together, get a rough sketch, even if it is very, very rough and ugly, and have somebody create it for you on Fiverr or Upwork, and just make sure that you get control of the rights over it and go ahead and mint it. If that's the way you want to go. I'm curious to see what you got going on. I can't art at all. It's yeah, I mean there's a ways around it, man. Don't worry. I mean, you can create GIFs and still drawings right on Canva. Super, super easy. They got tons and tons. That's where I create all my thumbnails. I create all my thumbnails on Canva. I mean, you can create, presentations or whatever else you want to do, logos, videos, posters, do a flyer, do a card. Do mock-ups, create a mock-up in Canva and then find somebody on Fiverr to create it for you. Okay, so Praise is back over on Discord saying, so I transferred ETH from my Coinbase trade to my Coinbase wallet, and I had enough in the transfer to cover the fee and cover what I want. How long does this pending last for? I swear it said 3 minutes, but it's like 10 minutes. So answer his question and hopefully help out other people. Markets are super full right now. Lots of volume. Lots and lots of volume, which creates a bottleneck and will slow things down. Don't mean to brag, but I'm pretty awesome at printing failed prints on 3D printers. I posted a meme on Discord. Yeah, I like that. That was a good meme. That wasn't a bad one. I'm gonna give you guys a little more time to vote. We're not getting a whole lot of action over there on the memes, but hopefully we'll see some more. There's lot of one-time voters. This one freaks me out big time. You're talking about this one? Always a good one. You guys still have money? We got some good ones going. We got some funny ones up there. I'm gonna give you guys just a little bit more time so we can get some more action involved. I mean, not seeing a whole lot of movement, but we'll see what we got. Twitter cross post. We'll see what this is about. Panic sell. Oh, you guys. Now, see if we can get a little more action over here on the meme channel. See if we can get some more upvotes for some of these reactions, and then we'll pick a winner. Oh, that's good. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's all about. Ups and downs. Come on, Doge. Come on, AMC. Let's get some movement. Oh, that's not the AMC we want. There we go. It's really liking that 1260 line. It's holding on to it. We're at the top of the hour now. We'll see how we close at 1 o'clock for this hour candle. I think it's going to stay flat. I think we're going to see some flat movement for the rest of the day and hopefully spike up afterwards with AMC. I don't even know how many positions of AMC I have right now. Is that bad? Should I be keeping track of that? So I have, let's see, let's do some math here. Got 5,500 on Robinhood, 18 on Thinkorswim. We got 83 on Webull, and we have 8 on Cash App. So, 5609 is what we have for AMC Holdings. YOLO. And I'll put more in if it keeps dipping. I'll buy more. You know, it's. I'm hoping for those big gains. I got a house stuck on my wall that I want to buy. You know, I got stuck in my head. I gotta get out of this hole that I'm in. AMC's the ticket. AMC's the ticket for a lot of us. Don't give up on AMC. Don't sell early. Hold for that floor. Oh, if AMC takes off and it passes the 12K or 1,200 mark, if it passes $10,000 floor, everybody on Discord that has supported me, that has been there from the beginning, I'm taking care of all you guys. Don't you worry. I'm all about paying it forward. You know, I couldn't have done this or got to this point without the people that supported me, without the subscribers, without the people, with the guys and everybody in Discord. I make sure that I take care of the ones that, you know, support, that take care of me. It's all about sharing the love. It's all about growing together, you know. This candle just doesn't want to move. Look at it. It's just hiding behind that line. Just sitting there, stalking the line. Just sitting there. Sitting there. Come on. I think we're going to see a bounce back up over 1410 after hours. I just don't think it's just there's not enough volume. It's not enough, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. That just means that everybody's holding. All the apes, everybody that is strong on AMC, is holding. It's not a bad thing to not see volume today. It's prices going down very slowly past couple hours since pre-market. Just means that everybody watching it during the market hours is not selling. The apes that primarily that's funny, focus on trading during market hours are holding. We're seeing manipulation. We're seeing price drops in pre and post hour trading. It's got to continue to hold and continue to push forward. There should be a new candlestick or candle popping up here any second now. Yeah, all these shares are just people playing either hedge funds trying to manipulate the market, or they're people trying to collect on small gains and buy in lower because they feel it's going to dip lower. And I could play that game too. In all honesty, it's crossed my mind. I mean, I'm up 3K on AMC with my 5,500 shares right now. I could sell that and potentially hold and buy it at a lower rate. Not really the gamble I want to take, but that could be what a lot of people are thinking right now, trying to follow the money and follow the manipulation and try to buy back in before the squeeze happens. Not a bad strategy, a little too risky for me personally. I'm going to continue to buy and add to my position and hold. That's, I got a lot of money riding on AMC. So playing that amount of money back and forth, I'm just going to hold. I'm going to, maybe strengthen my position, and I'm going to hold out and wait for that squeeze to happen. It's going to happen now between now and June 2nd. There's no getting around it. It's inevitable. We're just, the closer we get to that June 2nd date, the tighter and tighter the squeeze is going to get, and the higher it's going to pop, in my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't stress that enough. But I have been looking at the charts for a long time. I've been looking and trading for, since I was 18 years old. So I've been staring at charts. I studied a lot of books. And I continue to study and continue to, always strengthen my knowledge. And from what I can tell, based upon the regulations and based upon everything else that's being passed, I'm not talking about news articles. I'm not talking about YouTube videos or FUD or hype or Reddit posts. I'm talking about government regulations and articles being passed or denied around what's going on. SEC, DTCs, DTCC, OCCs, whatever these, organizations are, that's what I'm focusing on. That's what I'm trying to read up on, because those are going to be the ones that, at the end of the day, force this squeeze to happen. And that's what we're looking at now. Hedge funds have gotten away with so much for so long that we're really bringing them into the light. I mean, here, look at this huge buy order. 17,000 shares at $12.50. I mean, that guy. Maybe maybe it's a hedge fund. Maybe it's somebody who's been selling it as it trickles down, and that's his floor is $12.50. Who knows? I mean, that's a good chunk of order. I wish I had the equity to pick up an order like that. Well, that's life-changing money right there. And that's not just one person. That could be multiple people. Granted, I know that it's not just one person. It could be multiple orders at that 1250 line, giving us that volume. Yeah, it's just hovering. It doesn't want to move off that line. The 1260 to 1266. Not a bad thing, guys. Not a bad thing at all. Can't stress it enough. Be patient. Be patient, be patient, be patient. Set a value that you want to shoot for. My gains are going to come a lot faster than somebody else's that's holding less. But I will hold, for that person holding less to catch the same amount of gains. And I'll catch the profit on the way down. I don't plan on it. I can't see myself being a Robinhood account holder, being able to catch the peak of the market or the peak of the squeeze. However, I am betting on the downfall or the collection of the stock or gains on the way down, because it's going to spike. It's going to go parabolic, and it's going to be a huge spike, maybe to $50, maybe to $100 a share, maybe a little bit more, and then we're going to see some attacks. We're going to see a retracement, and then we're going to see some more movement up. It's going to take a couple days for this squeeze to really happen. They're losing billions of dollars as it is right now, and they're going to continue to lose until the squeeze is over and done with, and they have bought back all of the shares that they have borrowed against. It's what it comes down to. We hold the power, and it's up to us to set the limit at what that floor is going to be for the sell value, sell volume, sell size, whatever it is. Supply and demand, guys. Supply and demand. We hold the supply and they demand it, so we get to set the value. We get to set the price. That's why everybody is saying 100K per share. It's possible. Infinity is impossible. 500K is possible. The hedge funds are have insurance up to, what is it, trillions of dollars, $6 trillion or something like that, or $66 trillion is what they have invested or insurance on. It's crazy. Be patient. It's coming. It's getting stressful. We're getting down to the wire here. More and more regulations are coming out every single day to protect clearinghouses, to protect retail investors, to protect the everyday investor. There are, in almost every single agency that I've come across that has passed regulations, whether it be the let me pull up my notes here, DTC, NSCC, DTC, whatever it is, they all have a wind down regulation or amendment put into, that's been passed. So be patient, guys. Hold on to it. Relax. Take some deep breaths. Go spend some time with your family. Get away from your computer screens. Unfortunately, some of you guys are ITs, so I understand that your job is to stare at a computer screen. But don't forget to spend time with your loved ones. Spend time with your families. Recharge your batteries. I'm always in Discord if you want to reach out to me. If you have questions, I'm always here to help. It's been fun. This was our first super chat. Hopefully, moving forward, we can do bigger and better chats and live streams and get more people involved. I am thankful to the ones that do show up every week on routine. You guys are awesome. Thanks for everybody who signed up through Patreon and who has subscribed to the channel. Super, super grateful, and I will not forget any of you. I will make sure that I take Discord and YouTube channel with me for the ride. I will not let anybody be left behind. We will move forward and grow together. That's the whole goal. That's the whole point of this channel, is to grow together. Until next time, guys, look forward to my next video. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Message me on Discord if you'd like to see something specific, and I will do my best to get those NFTs out to Klaus and out to Short the next couple hours here once I get my wallet from my bedroom. So hang in there, guys. We're all in the fight together. Don't panic. If you think you're getting emotional, if you think you're starting to panic, turn it off, walk away. You'll know the squeeze is happening because it's going to blow up on TV. It's going to blow up on social media. It's not going to happen just because you're staring at a chart. So take a step back, relax, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one, guys.